Greetings, this is President Brisbane here in Cascadia. I wanted to talk about the salmon issue and what we can do to save the salmon here in the Northwest. I suggest, as the first representative of the noocracy, that we remove the last 4 dams on the Snake River, representing the entire scientific community. I suggest we remove Bonneville, the Dalles, John Day, and McNary. We have indeed violated the 1855 treaty with the native peoples of the Northwest. The dams have inhibited the salmon from thriving the way they were meant to, and removing the last 4 dams on the Snake River is really the least we can do. Dredging isn't going to cut it. They are actually a flood risk, so in short, they are dangerous, and it's inhibiting for the salmon. I don't like to see what happened with the Atlantic salmon pens. They say that debris hit the pens, but I think that was an intentional blowback. And of course, we don't want to see the Atlantic salmon mixing here with our native fish and going up the Columbia, and over 300,000 being released. I think that trucking the salmon is really part of the idiocracy. The way that we have to do this is we can't just blow the dams all at once. I need the Army Corps of Engineers to help me with this if they would be so obliged. We should work as a team and not have this kind of political stalemate happening regarding the salmon. I think they're important to everyone. We need to create the infrastructure to replace what is going on with the barges and the farmers, though. We need a Cascadian rail system to be in place for that to happen. And I would like to see a moratorium on salmon in general, in particular the spring and Chinook, summer Chinook. And regarding the orcas starving, I think that we should kill 2 birds with 1 stone and trap the sea lions that have been crowding out, taking bites out of the salmon, leaving them just to die. Often at Willamette Falls, we, rather than just hazing them, scaring them with shotgun shells and explosives, we should be trapping them and relocating them just to see if the orcas will eat the sea lions. And they do in other locations, although they've been acclimated to eat only fish. We ought to give it a try, because I've seen videos of orcas bum rushing sea lions sitting on the beach. They will actually eat them, and if we could get them on a diet of sea lions, then that would help us big time in saving the salmon. So, I mean, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That way you get the orcas to quit eating so many, and you get them to actually have something sustainable that they can eat. And I don't like to see these sea lions just getting shot and left to die, rotting. That's not how we should be doing things here from an ecological standpoint. I think it's really important that we protect the rivers as the new government, and we shouldn't allow contamination just to flow into the rivers. And I'd like to see the U.S. Navy help me out with that. we need to have them clean the best that we can, and save our fish. We need more fish hatcheries, and we have to take that very seriously. I would like the natives also to back me up as far as reducing their gill netting. We should definitely go back to hooks in general. Old school fishing rods. We can't just view fish as a commodity if we're going to continue to have them on this planet, and I think everybody knows that. Well, this is Brisbane signing off. I hope we can save the fish,